What is up, Sheepdogs?
Hello.
Ryan and Tiffany in the house.
Yeah, I was getting my yawns out.
There's a lot of pressure with these live streams.
I know.
Now.
We're reading the comments, and they're like one thing. It's Monday night. Like one thing. Okay, this is gonna be awesome. Chris Blake says. I'm like, oh my gosh, you just put the pressure on.
A lot of pressure from Chris Blake.
I'm like, do you have anything funny to say? Because I don't have anything funny to say.
I always got something funny to say, Tiffany.
Well, your humor is subjective.
Subjective. Awesome people get it.
This is Ryan. So annoying. Was it yesterday? Yesterday, Ryan kind of he every now and then Ryan crashes, right? He just has he works way too much. I tell him that all the time, but then finally he'll crash. And yesterday was his crash day, so he was watching a bunch of movies.
So I probably tried to watch 5 movies, and I fell asleep during every movie.
Yeah, and this is while I'm outside doing yard work all day. But anyway, every time I came in from the house, I would see a 3-second scene, and right away I would know this is the stupidest movie ever. It's like, dude, where's my car? Step Brothers. What was the other one that you watched?
I don't even know what I watched.
What's the one with the hair? The guy with the hair.
Yeah, there was one called The Rod or something like that. He's like a stunt man, but he's like a really terrible stunt man.
It wasn't that one. It was like a Ben Stiller one or something.
Oh,
but
yeah,
anyway,
Ben Stiller, yeah.
I was just like, another. I said, let me know when you're ready to watch a real movie, and I'll come in and sit down with you. So anyway.
Okay, so Adolf Hitler.
What?
Adolf Hitler.
Is that really
This is a name. I'm reading it on here right here.
I don't see it.
When ATF comes for your braced pistols, what are you going to do? I don't have any braced pistols. I don't own guns. I hate guns.
Yeah.
You're
on the wrong channel, dude.
Yeah. So, I don't know. They're not getting anything from me. I'll tell you that.
So
where is the Paisley?
Oh, no way. Is that really? Let me see.
Yeah, Jeff Tabor.
So the
awesome.
funniest thing ever is somebody sent me an email, and that's what they said. They said, hey, Ryan and the Paisley, and it made me so happy. I was like, I love when viewers remember things like my latte addiction or the Paisley or things like that. I just find it so, I don't know, it's so endearing. So
yeah, it's awesome.
I love it.
At least they're giving you the attention, so I don't have to.
Yeah. So the Paisley is, they're doing a movie night upstairs, trying to stay away and be quiet. So,
but once again, we have established our dominance in the neighborhood as the most redneck family. So it's been raining.
This is true.
It's been raining all day today, right? So the dry pond, which is normally a field behind our new house, filled up with about most inches, 4 inches, 6 inches of water. And some of the areas, it's up to their knees, so 2 or 3 feet.
Was it that deep?
It was pretty deep. So they said, can we go play in it? I said, of course you can. Of course. That's why we bought this house where we did.
I said, no, I don't want to be those people already. Okay.
We're already those people. So I said, go for it. And it was awesome to watch them run through the water, sliding, swimming, playing. It was awesome.
Joe, who's that comment directed to? Joe Miller?
You guys are so ignorant.
Yeah. Just would like to know.
It's pronounced.
Are you saying that to us?
It's pronounced ignorant, Joe. Ignorant.
Are you saying that to us?
Probably. Okay, so before we jump into too much, we just want to give a really big thank you to everybody. Last week was a different kind of live stream. We were trying to raise some money and help our friend Christina, whose daughter Bruna has a brain tumor.
Hi,
is that what she has?
Yes, she has a stage 4 brain tumor. Yes.
And you guys really showed up. You guys were able to donate, how much?
$10,100. So, you guys totally, we were amazed, but I kind of wasn't, because I kind of know our viewers. I've seen them on social media and stuff, and I don't know, I feel like our viewers are caring people. That's why, they watch, they buy your book when it comes out, they support us. But Christina that's Bruna's mother. She was totally just, she was not expecting this much love and support from people that didn't know her, right?
That's the crazy part, is that nobody knows her, right? I have never even met Bruna. But here's just a quick little thank you video from Christina, and kind of what it meant to her and the family.
Hey everybody, today we are here to say thank you. Thank you for your care, thank you for your love, thank you for your giving, and our hearts is full of gratitude for everything that you guys done. Your help will help us to be able to, at least for 3 or 4 months, not to worry about the caregiver for Bruna, and that's a big relief. And once again, thank you. I know that some of you made sacrifice to help us, and I believe that God will give you abundantly more than you give to us. You guys will receive back everything that you gave to us. Thank you again. May God continue to bless you. And once more, I want to thank my friends Jeff and Ryan for this amazing attitude and help us. We are so blessed. We feel blessed. In the middle of this circumstance, we can feel blessed because God is using you guys to helping us. Thank you very much. May God bless you.
So, yes, we are so very, very grateful for everybody who pitched in this whole week, because some people, caught the live stream later on.
Yeah.
And they pitched in, and we are just so very grateful, and so is Christina and Bruna. So just a quick, tiny recap. That is Miss Christina, who is Bruna's mother. Bruna's 33 years old. She's married to her husband, Jeff, and she has a little baby girl, 2.5, Faith. And she does have a terminal brain tumor, stage 4. So the purpose of the GoFundMe was to help her to be able to stay in her home with her family, with her baby, and with a caretaker who has been caretaking her, I think, since August, 4 days a week. So we just wanted to be able to continue that, and also continue to pay for Faith, the little 2.5-year-old girl, to go to daycare all day, so she could have a little bit of normalcy while someone took care of her mother. And the father, Jeff, works full-time at USPS, to continue to pay the bills. So you guys are truly amazing, and we just really, really appreciate you. And I mean, it's huge.
Yeah. It's huge. But if you haven't donated yet, here's kind of some stuff that we are...
Yes, so I can probably spit it off faster than you, because I'm a woman and I can talk way faster. So I'm going to do that. So if you haven't given and you would like to give to this, it is a great cause. That's Bruna and Jeff there, a picture of her. And for any donation amount of $10 or more, you'll get entered to win a few great prizes.
Not a few great Okay, I guess there's a few great prizes.
Well, a few great prizes, like a Core Essentials belt. Ryan and I will throw some stuff in, plus an AREX 9mm pistol donated by the Bunker Depot. So we're gonna let this run probably till about Wednesday, and then we'll do the drawing.
No, not Wednesday. I'm not doing it Wednesday. So we'll do this in like 2 weeks.
Okay, so we'll hang on a bit, but there's only been approximately 140 donors total, and out of those 140, there's at least 20, and one of them is me, my sister. There's at least 20 that said, don't even enter us in the drawing. I don't want anything for giving. So, I mean, your chances of winning are very good. And
a lot better than the lottery.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, you're also giving to such a great cause. So, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer there.
Yeah.
But also, if you give $20, we'll give you access to Ryan's 21-day dry fire challenge course, which is a phenomenal course. And then any donation of $100 will receive the advanced concealed carry bundle, which includes the 21-day dry fire challenge, 31 shoot, don't shoot situation or scenarios, 99 live fire drills, which I think is the most phenomenal course, because it's not just drills like, hey, put your piece of paper up and shoot. No, it is Ryan with his friends, Dan and Joe, that go out to
That are both on here right now.
who are both on here right now, that go out to the range and they talk about the drill. They talk about what's good, what's bad, what they did right, what they did wrong. And it really gives you a good understanding of how to do that drill properly. And it's like a little learning thing in each 99 things. So you're getting...
I will never film a 99 live fire shootings course again.
I said, why did you do 99 live fire? Josie said it sounded cool.
Sounded good.
I said, oh my God.
That was way too much work.
He filmed it when ammo prices were insane too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is a massive course. So you get that. And then the other course that you get with it is the Advanced Concealed Carry Level 1 course. So, I mean, a really, really great bundle for anybody. And if any donation of $1,000 or more, which we did have, I think 4 or 5 of those, you get to have all of the above entered to win the advanced bundle. But also Ryan and I will meet you and take you out to dinner. So we have dinner.
And if you give $10,000 or more, I will do anything that you want.
Gross. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Oh, I hope Miss Christina's not watching. Oh, no, we're not going to do this for money. This is where I draw the line.
Maybe.
Oh,
I have no
so
standards.
Embarrassed. Okay, I'm so embarrassed right now. Okay, I need to get myself together. So we're going to be meeting Kevin is his, I think
Eric
his
says if I
girlfriend,
donate
his
1,000,
fiance.
does Ryan have to come?
Oh.
No, not really.
I can just go for dinner. I'll just go for dinner for you, but I will be packing. So anyway, Ryan, is the link
Yes,
in
if
there?
you donate multiple times, you get multiple entries. Yes, and the link is inside the description.
You can have multiple entries, and you did put the link in the description? Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to see if I can grab it off here without losing you guys and post it below for you.
Okay, and I'm going to answer some questions that I saw from some people.
Sure.
Okay, so Joshua says, if the California AR ban decision were to be held up in the Supreme Court, what do you think this means for our gun rights in the U.S. as a whole? Will this be the proverbial corner we have finally turned? You know, I think we've already turned a pretty important corner. You know, it kind of goes back and forth where gun owners get a win and then we kind of lose. The bottom line is the gun control community is never going to stop. Mm-hmm. They are going to keep coming. They are going to keep pushing to disarm Americans, which is why we have to continue to educate the population. I've said this lots of times. We have to educate those people in the middle that are still unsure about gun ownership and help them understand that we are responsible gun owners. We want a gun to be able to defend ourselves from evil people. You know, I did a live stream a couple days ago on the Tampa Carry Facebook page, but one of our students, I think he lives in Waimama, 3 a.m, wakes up and he sees a Tesla that was he said he lives on a lot of acreage. So he sees a Tesla pulling down his dirt road. 5 men get out of this vehicle with rifles. Now,
Crazy.
What are 5 men with rifles going to do to that family at 3 a.m?
It's very scary to think
It's
about
not
it.
something good. They're not there to steal a lawnmower.
No.
They're not there to break into a car.
No, they're there to do a flat-out home invasion. And, I mean, I'll tell you what, that situation's never going to end good in my mind. I mean, there's going to be...
And you know what? Like, I was thinking about it a lot. This happened on Saturday. He told me about it Saturday. And I was thinking, what would I do in that situation? Now, I talk a lot about self-control, about trying to avoid the situations. In my opinion, in my world, this is not a self-control moment. This is war. So for me, this guy, when he saw what was happening, he got his family and his children, no guns, got his wife and his kids into a closet while he was on the phone with police. Me, I would grab my AR, and before these guys even made entry into my house, I would crank some rounds at them. I don't know if that's 100% legal.
It's not. So don't tell people that. But the least you can do is...
I would go to court over that. But what I would do is I would make sure these guys know, like if I go out my window, pop, 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 they would know real quick. They would scatter. This is going to be bad.
Yeah,
because
and he kind of lived in the middle of nowhere, right? Like,
yeah, I can't let these dudes get into my house, 5 dudes with rifles. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's a super crazy, like, I don't even want to think about. I feel like that's one of the stories where you hear, you know, the wife gets raped, the kid gets tied up, the house just all this terrible stuff because 5 guys with rifles willing to pull into someone's house that they know is occupied.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just scary to me. Ugh.
I would do warning shots because I don't think the use of deadly force would be legal in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
But I would definitely make sure they knew this is not going to be easy.
Right.
This is not going to be easy.
Okay.
So what I mean by that entire story is that's why AR-15s are so important.
Mm-hmm.
Because that could be the difference between life or death for that man and his family.
If all you had was a handgun, I mean...
Yeah, a Glock is not enough in that situation.
Right.
It's not enough.
And no matter what, the bad guys are always going to have the guns that are illegal anyway. So even if they made them, illegal, the bad guys are going to have it. So now you have just a Glock with 10 rounds because they're going to put a limit on how much you can have in your magazine.
Bad guys follow the law, Tiffany. You didn't get that memo.
They do? Ha ha. Okay, so Alzam DZ said, you mentioned that we cannot carry in a place primary serves alcohol. Does that include restaurants with a bar? Went to a restaurant with the phrase bar and grill as part of the name. Well, but the bar and grill primarily actually sells food, right?
Well, it depends on what section you're sitting in. Mm-hmm. So if you're sitting in the booth where the primary purpose is eating, then you're allowed to sit there with a gun. Mm-hmm. But if the employee tries to seat you in the lounge area, the primary purpose is consuming alcohol, and you would not be allowed legally to sit there with a gun.
Right. And if you actually, once this live stream is over, if you go to the Tampa Carry YouTube page and then just punch in Tampa Carry restaurant, it'll pop up, and Ryan does a whole video of Applebee's on there.
Okay, so Ray says, so what happened in this situation? The dude with the 5 guns, he dialed...
A miracle?
Yeah, truly. He dialed 911. He told the cops what was happening. He said, Ryan, the police showed up in about 2 minutes.
The only way that could have happened, 2 things. They've already gotten a call about these guys in the area.
Maybe.
Or
a shady car.
Or number 2, they were just happened to be
just
on
luck.
Yeah, luck. They were nearby the area because there's no way that cops could have got out to the country of Waimama in under 2 minutes.
So when the police pulled down the driveway, they were able to immediately arrest 3 of the men. 2 of the men took off running. Mm-hmm. This individual in my class, his name was Charles. He said that he's not sure if they were ever able to capture the other 2, but they did for sure get the 3. So hopefully these guys get some pretty hardcore charges against them.
Hopefully, and hopefully they find the other 2
streets.
arseholes so that they're not trying to do that crap again because... That kind of stuff just pisses me off. It's like, go freaking work for what you want. Who do you think you are? You're going to come into my yard with your freaking rifles and take what I've working hard for?
So
you freaking piece of...
I asked him, I said, what do you think triggered it? Why were these guys coming after you? And he said, the only thing I could think. He said, we are just moving. So they may have driven by and seen him and his family moving stuff into the house. The movers delivering stuff.
Seen a big screen TV or
something.
Somebody
saw something that made them feel like this family was going to be an easy mark, or there was something of high value.
I feel really bad about saying you piece of...
It's true.
Well, I know, but I just, God loves everybody.
No, I don't know if he does. Yeah, I think God loves everybody, but I think he's disappointed in some people.
Yeah, God made everybody.
And I think you made some bad decisions, and it's not my fault if I have to kill you.
I don't know. This is the, what's it called, empathetic side of me that sometimes I like, but sometimes I hate because then I always feel like I get convicted right away. Like I feel bad. I don't know.
Only problem I'm going to have is figuring out which tattoo I'm getting afterwards.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, so Placid Saint says, if I move from Michigan to Florida, how do I change over my Michigan to a Florida carry permit?
Oh, hi, Ting Ting.
You don't. You have to start from scratch just like everybody else, take the Florida Concealed Carry Permit course, which obviously you're going to choose the greatest concealed carry permit course that has ever been created, known to man, at tampacarry.com. So you're going to take that. And then you've got to apply for your permit. But it's not like a driver's license where they let you transfer one over.
No, but you can keep your Michigan one. I mean, I don't think it does anything because it doesn't cover more states or different states than Florida does it?
No.
Yeah. So. Only one person owns the Tesla, though. This is true. Maybe I hope one of the guys that they didn't catch was the owner of the
but I've
Tesla,
seen
so they can
videos
find
of
it.
them hacking Teslas, and it's really fascinating how they do it. They hold up these wires, and they gotta get the signal from your keys in your house. Like, it's not that complicated. I've seen enough videos to...
That actually makes good sense. So I wonder if they stole that car.
Yeah, maybe.
Very interesting. Okay. I Plead the Second says, thinking about buying my first shotgun. What are your recommendations? I know what Ryan's going to say. Ryan's going to say a Remington 870 or a Mossberg 500.
Depends on what you want to use the shotgun for. So if you're talking about a defensive shotgun, I would go with the Remington 870, Mossberg 500, Mossberg 590, something like that. Those are very inexpensive, super high quality guns that you'll absolutely love.
Much love, Tiff. Just don't leave your purse in your vehicle. I don't. We never
She
leave.
does.
What? Leave my purse in the vehicle?
Yeah.
I never leave my purse in the vehicle.
Oh, you do it all the time.
When I go in with Ryan. I thought you meant like at night.
Yeah, never at night. But if we're going into a store or something, you don't want to bring it. Like Tiffany just
Because
leaves
I know there's nothing in there.
Well, that's fine, but people don't know that.
Ryan
right?
doesn't
they'll
give me any
smash
money.
The window. I don't give you money. You have all the money.
Okay, Matthew Dennis says, do you guys ever meet subscribers? I'll be in Florida in August. Would love to meet you guys. Not trying to be weird or anything. Well, we meet people when we like go do Guns and Tacos or at the range just randomly, but we don't like set up meet things because we would literally be busy all the time setting up meters.
Yeah, a lot of YouTube fans or whatever come to the concealed carry class. It's funny, the other day, where were we? We were at Best Buy. I was there with the kids, right? Lincoln and Paisley. I don't think Jax was with us. And as we were walking in, there's this guy approaching me, and he like made eye contact. And then normally you look and then you kind of break or whatever. But the guy just kept looking at me.
Because he's like, is that the Ryan G?
Yeah, I mean, it must be very hard for people to see me in public and to be so starstruck.
Shut up!
So
oh my
in
gosh.
awe.
Yeah. So the only thing they think about is that Ryan G? And then they're like, wow, that guy's taller than I thought.
No, what people are thinking in their head is, that dude is skinny as shit.
Or that. But they for sure always say you're taller than I thought. So what was I going to say? Now you made me lose my train of thought. So donate 10 grand and Ryan will meet you at the motel. Exactly. This is true.
A lot will happen.
Yeah, otherwise we would love to meet everybody. I mean, whenever we do meet people, because the other time we were at Best Buy too, when we went to pick up paint, we met someone. Like we see people.
It's a lot.
A lot, yeah, like every other day.
Like I've had to really tone myself down significantly.
Oh yeah, his attitude.
Because it's like there's no telling who is watching me right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So Patty says ran into Ryan at Eric ran into Ryan at Shark Coast Tactical. Awesome. That's cool to see ya.
Eddie says, or they're saying, is that Mr. Noodle?
Yeah, I know.
Mr. Noodlehead. Yeah, that's Ryan's alias when he was teaching Sunday school, Mr. Noodlehead. See, I love that. I love when people bring up comments from past shows that they remember.
You want to know something really
That's so
interesting?
cute.
I've been doing research on like just famous quotes, motivational quotes and stuff. I actually found like one of the greatest quotes ever. I'm very shocked that it even exists, frankly.
What is it?
From Muhammad Ali. Now, Muhammad Ali was always like rhyming and stuff, right?
Yeah. What was his stunt?
Float like a butterfly and that kind of stuff,
Sting like
right?
a bee.
So here's this quote that I found. I was shocked that I found it. He said, I may float like a butterfly and sting like a bee, but I ain't got nothing on Ryan G.
Did you seriously come up with that? When did you come up with that?
Remember the other day I was like, I got something awesome to tell you, Tiff. And I was like, actually, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till the live stream.
Oh my gosh. I ain't got nothing on. Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Okay, Jeff says, I pity the fool. Yeah, Jeff says Ryan's wearing a hoodie. Does that mean he has another nip shirt on? See?
Nope, this means I'm wearing
These
pajama
guys-
pants and a sweatshirt.
You are wearing pajama pants.
Yeah.
I left
Why? Because I'm an entrepreneur and I get to do this.
Yeah, I left my pants and my bra on. Because I sure thought about it. I was like, I sit pretty low underneath the desk.
Yeah.
Could let these ladies fly. But I
Okay.
decided I wouldn't.
Oh, Mary says she met Muhammad Ali.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. I was
Mary,
just a baby.
You're my hero.
My first kiss. Wow, that's really awesome.
Oh, your first kiss was Muhammad Ali.
Mario says, put that quote on a t-shirt.
We
I
should.
agree.
But I'm still waiting to make the other t-shirts. I'm just too busy.
Yeah.
Tell Ryan to drink a gallon of milk a day. He'll gain weight and look normal. You know what? Ryan actually eats a lot. And I cook him, and I'll tell you what, I am no skinny cook. Like, when I cook, I use fat and butter and all kinds of stuff.
And it's crazy. Like, I eat all that, like massive plates of nachos. I eat a bowl of ice cream every night.
Every single night.
Like a solid big bowl.
Like 3 times what I eat. Or if he doesn't eat that, he's eating like some kind of key lime pie, banana cream pie. He doesn't even cut a slice. He just eats it right out of the container. That's how much he eats. Like, he eats a lot.
Yeah, so it's weird. I've always kind of had just super fast metabolism. Yeah, which is crazy.
So, but when you were having a couple beers.
Yeah, when I started drinking, that's when I started gaining weight.
Yep, a couple beers a night. So Michelle says, let those puppies breathe, Tiff. I do. Yes. So, people that don't know me, I wear dresses like all the time, right? Like I'm a dress person. I've always been a dress person. And that's because.
Me too, but only in secret.
That's because in Florida, you need that breeze going everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Feels like I'm wearing a nightgown outside.
Okay. All right.
So
that's weird.
Okay, that's weird. I'm just saying it's perfect for Florida, so I wear dresses all the
Brian
time.
says, I just want to know how Ryan held on to his metabolism.
Yeah.
Math. A lot of math.
So it's probably going to change, once he hits 50, then he'll start getting a pot belly. But for now, he's kind of thin. All right, let's see.
Okay, so Raphael says, any upgrades you recommend to the LCPII? Not really. That gun's pretty amazing.
It's a pretty solid gun. Maybe polish the feed ramp a little. You're a polished feed ramp.
Polishing the feed ramp is always important. Really, the only company that is factory with a really nice polished feed ramp is Springfield. But pretty much everything else, I would do it myself.
Marcel says, hey, guys, he gave $2.99. Thank you so much, Marcel.
Oh, thanks, Marcel.
And he said,
that's amazing.
I'd also rather meet Tiff. Team Tiff. I love it.
It's only because you're a chick. All right? It's only because you're a chick.
No, they like me. They actually like me.
So now Ryan needs a kilt. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. Because you get those swalls, don't you?
No, it's really funny. She makes fun of me, but I exercise just in blue jeans. So
Ryan goes for like a 2 to 3 mile walk, and he also goes for like a 2 to 3 mile bike ride, and he wears his jeans. And I'm like, you must have the sweatiest butt crack in the history.
I don't know. I'm pretty solid.
I'm like, don't you want me to buy you like some Adidas pants or something and you can be all comfortable? But then I thought about it. I'm like, it's because he can't carry his Glock 19 and all of the magazines and stuff with his tier 1 holster.
Yeah, what if ISIS shows up in one of those big Jeeps with a machine gun on top?
See, that's what I'm not willing to do that. As a carrier, I'm not willing to do that. If I'm going to exercise, I'll do a little. Yeah,
so remember that story? It just happened 2 Saturdays ago. The guy walking in Atlanta in his 8 o'clock in the morning in his subdivision. Oh, you didn't watch my live stream. You're dead to me, by the way.
I didn't. You know why? I see enough of you, and frankly, I'm tired of you.
Okay. Feelings mutual. So the guy's walking through his neighborhood, and some punk kid just pulls up, shot him, and then the man tried to turn around and run. The guy shot him a couple more times. And it was just totally random because this man doesn't like white people. And it was just a very racist, evil act. So it's interesting. You simply never know. You might be a good person just trying to go for a walk and exercise, but somebody pulls up.
Yeah, you absolutely do nothing wrong. You're just walking. You don't flip someone off because, you walk in front of them or something like that. You're legit just walking. But, stuff like that, random acts of hate happen all the time.
I know that, which is why you have to be ready and not just think, hey, I'm just going for a walk. I don't need my gun today. Hey, I'm just going to Publix. I don't need my gun today.
No, I understand that. But, if you're exercising, maybe you could just have, a little belly band or something with a smaller pistol on it. But no, you want your
Listen, maybe as I exercise more and more, maybe I will start doing it. I don't know. But I'm happy wearing jeans. It doesn't bother me.
It's just so weird. Don't you guys think it's weird that he drives or rides a bike in jeans? I think that's so weird. That's just my opinion.
I'm freaking awesome. Awesome
Okay.
people do
Name
awesome
your
stuff.
3 favorite brands of inside the
Appendix,
waistband
inside the
holsters.
waistband holsters.
So I know he's going to say Tier 1 Access Elite. And then you'll probably say, I was going to say Bravo Concealment. No.
I actually love Bravo Concealment.
Yeah, because that was nice and thin, right?
It's not only that it's nice and thin. I really love smart entrepreneurs. And I think the founder of Bravo Concealment is very smart.
Mm-hmm.
He's very smart. So I really respect him for his hustle and for his strategy.
And then is it Tolster or Vetter that you liked as well? One of them?
I really like Tolster. I really like Muddy River.
Yeah, Muddy
because
River
I think they're
Tactical was
very
really
high
good
quality for a very cheap, affordable price.
Yeah, Muddy River Tactical has lots because they have the Kydex and they have like a really nice leather line as well.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so red dot for carry gun. Nope. Yeah,
Nope.
Jack, really, if in the next couple years, if you don't have a red dot on your carry gun, you'll be like the person who says computers are a fad. They're going to disappear. That's basically the argument that's happening. Like, optics on guns are very mainstream. And frankly, if you don't have one already, you're kind of already late to the game. But
I don't know. If you've been training for 30 years without a red dot, though,
sure.
I don't think that now all of a sudden you need a red dot to be proficient. Listen, Jack Wilson
yeah.
shot that guy in the head at, 30 feet, 40 feet? And
Moving.
he did not have a red dot.
I agree. Yeah.
So, with your red dot, I mean, I think that it's... I agree.
Yeah, but
that
what a
it's
red dot
good...
does, the advantage that it gives is it allows a individual to make a very long distance shot on a small target
Quickly.
significantly easier
And faster.
than with open sights.
Yes, and faster because right away you can pick it up, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think that, if you've been shooting for years and you train,
Sure.
I don't think that it's like now you're inefficient all
Listen,
of a sudden.
I would not want to go against one of those old school Western dudes like,
yeah.
what's the guy's name?
Clint Eastwood?
Like a
I'm
real
like,
one.
He's just
Wyatt Earp, like Wyatt Earp, the dudes that are shooting like this from the hip.
Yeah, those
Screw
guys
that,
are
man.
fast.
Yeah, so I'll let you do your thing,
So
man.
red dot on everything there. Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
so somebody
Thank you, Jack.
says, as long as you don't let the battery die. That's why you got to buy the good stuff.
Yep.
That's why you want to buy Trijicon, frankly. I replace the batteries in my Trijicon SROs once a year. Dude, I mean, that's pretty amazing. You don't want to buy something where batteries are dying every 2 weeks, aim point acro, or something like that, because then it would just be very, very dumb.
As always, thank you, Tiff, for the great hairstyle. Oh, thank you so much. I crawled out of bed 5 minutes before the live stream and slicked my hair back, threw in some hairspray. And
Yeah,
then
all I can think with this hairstyle is that it's like easy to...
It was still so messy and frizzy, so then I had to quickly throw in a what's it called? Braid. But I appreciate that. So, do you see any more questions? I saw a couple and then...
Oh, Steve says, I sell machines to Trijicon. That's pretty neat.
Interesting.
Cool. Maybe you could sell me one of those machines and we'll bust out some counterfeit Trijicon optics.
Okay, wait. Mary said, have you looked through the Hex Wasp? Thoughts? We have it and not 100% in love with it.
Hex
I don't think
Wasp. I don't know what that is.
I feel like you've seen that at the last gun shop that we went to for Guns and
called?
Tacos.
Hex?
Which HEX Wasp, like Wasp B. I feel like you might have seen it, but I could be wrong. So
Yeah.
Ting Ting says, iron sights is all I want.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, interesting. So what do you not like? It looks like a normal optic.
She just said she's not 100% on it yet. So it might take a little bit of adjustment.
I've never heard of this company, Hex. So that's what would scare me, right? Like, are they just buying these optics from some China company and then branding it?
Right.
And then selling it? Or is this like an actual NATO
Made in
spec,
America,
high quality product?
Right. We'll have to do a little bit more research on that. Hi, Dan. Thank you so much. We appreciate you as always, every single week. Faithful Dan.
Oh, it's made by Springfield.
Oh,
It's made by Springfield. It's
You
probably
did see
pretty
it.
good.
I knew that you did. I remember now. You saw it at the last.
Yes,
shop.
I really love Springfield, even though I don't own any Springfield guns.
We got the Hellcat.
Oh, I own the Hellcat. Yeah, but that's it.
But you used to love the
Yeah, but
XCM tactical thing.
my point is, I love Springfield guns. They're
Yeah.
super high quality. Pretty much everything they do is really
Their
amazing.
1911 is really
Their
sweet.
1911 is on point, man.
Yeah, like the
cheap
base,
one.
the base model 1911 of Springfield. If you don't have a lot of money and you want to get a 1911,
$700, man.
that is the 1911.
That is high
like
quality.
The tolerances are really tight. It is smooth. It is beautiful. We absolutely love that one. So Drew said, practice with whatever you have. Yes,
Yeah.
there is a learning curve with red dots.
Yeah,
100%
Drew,
agree with you.
Let me tell you, when I first got an optic on my gun,
You didn't like it.
Because it was very strange. You got to
Yeah.
hold the gun a little bit lower than you're used to. It is a learning curve. But
Yeah.
once you get past that learning curve, it's just like a computer, right? When you first get on a computer, you're like, man, this is really strange. But once you get it, it really expands and multiplies your efficiency.
So what happens though when you're like in a John Wick moment and then your gun gets hit out of your hand and then you got to pick up the other guy's gun after you punch him in the face and he doesn't have a red dot? Are you screwed now at that point?
First of all, it's called a battlefield pickup. They
Okay.
don't happen. They don't happen.
They don't happen?
No, they don't happen.
Well, in John Wick, they happen.
Okay, you understand it's not real life, right? Yeah, so that stuff doesn't just happen in real life. And yeah, people that have eye issues, I've really noticed people that have bifocals or trifocals.
Norman Maynard just said older eyes need more help.
Yeah, bifocals or trifocals, they really struggle focusing intently on that front sight post. So every time I've
Okay.
handed them a gun with an optic,
They're like,
it
"Oh,
totally
wow."
fixes a problem, and then they rush out and
And
buy.
then Tiff gets the text. Ryan told me what red dot.
Yeah.
Which one does he have?
Right.
So FYI, he has the Trigicon SRO. Love John Wick. Yes, John Wick is awesome. And what's really cool is our kids really love to watch it. So like, can we watch John Wick again?
Yeah.
And we watch pretty much any of the three quite often.
Yeah, but the third one, like, it's already getting to be a little too much, in my
I know.
opinion.
Are they planning on doing a fourth or is that it now?
No, they're
They
gonna
are?
come out with 4.
Oh,
yeah.
well, maybe it'll be good. Who knows?
Oh,
okay.
Ando got his Daniel Defense Mark 18 upper. Absolutely love it. Awesome.
Yeah, nice.
It's a bit overgassed.
Overgassed, okay.
Have you ever, had any experience with an upper like that? I don't know what you mean. We've sold and owned lots of Daniel Defense products. Maybe you're talking about overgassing. I mean, I don't really know if there's anything you do to fix that. So that's
He said, have you experienced that? Have you any of your guns had that?
When I shoot suppress, some of my guns, especially my short barrel, my short barrel 5.56, which is a 7-inch, when I shoot that, I do get overgassed. And then when I shoot the 300 blackout short barrel suppressed, I'll get a ton of gas in my face. I just suck it up because I'm not a...
There's a joke there.
something.
Ton of gas in your face, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So UN4 Racing 12 says, what the hell? I thought John Wick was a documentary.
That's funny.
Okay, wait. So Mark White says, red dots are like wives. Once you learn them, they get more enjoyable.
Yeah.
This is very true, Mark. Ryan and I were just talking about this other day. We sit by the fire like almost every night. I have a glass of wine. Ryan will make a s'more. Don't say it. And we're like, we've become very comfortable with each other where it's just like, we feel like we've gotten all those humps. I know what his buttons are, so I don't push them. He knows what my buttons are. And we
You
just
also
kinda,
know when to just leave me alone.
Yeah.
Like where I'm not. in the
Before
mood
I was
today.
like, but we need to talk about it. But now I'm just like, go in your office, close the door.
And please don't speak to me.
And then when it's lunchtime, I'll drop your plate of food off by you. Here you go. You'll say thank you. I'll say you're welcome and walk away.
Yeah. Good. It's awesome.
And if you change your tune, you'll come see me. If not, you'll get your plate of food at 6:00. And I will say, here you go.
Okay, so Holland something, I don't know how to say it, man, said adjustable gas block
Oh,
for
yeah.
overgassing.
Placid Saint just said that.
I don't know why I didn't think about that, but yeah, that's the exact answer.
That's what everybody said.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah,
it's
why
dumb.
didn't you think about that?
I don't know, because I haven't really been in the AR world for so long. Like we were
All
building,
your guns just sit in
they just sit there. But and I'm not building them anymore, so I don't really think about it much. But yeah, that's, they just have a low pro gas block is what Daniel Defense is probably using. But if you can put an adjustable gas block, that'll really fix it. And an adjustable low pro gas block. I'm sure you can get one out there and swap it out.
To go right underneath the rail. Okay, so Bob Langmack, thank you so much. He just gave $10. He said, funny timing.
Funny, that's what I call my penis.
Oh.
Funny thing.
Just walked in with my brand new SIG P365 XL with a red dot. What do you guys think about that gun? Also
awesome.
Donated to the GoFundMe.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you so much. Not able because Bitcoin's coming back. Buy the dip. Oh, see, people are talking about Bitcoin again. Okay, so thank you very much.
Yeah,
we appreciate that.
I really love the P365 XL. I think it's amazing. I just learned the other day I have the standard P365, and I've seen you can buy the P365 XL frame for like $35. But I wasn't sure if I could put the XL frame on the standard slide, and I discovered the other day you can. So I'm going to buy that frame, then I can swap it out. You've got the bigger grip. I think it's awesome. I love the modular kind of design that a lot of these manufacturers are going to. I think it's really amazing, especially for states like New Jersey, New York, Illinois, California that have such restrictive gun laws. It allows somebody to buy one internal component and then swap it out with all the different unregulated stuff, slide and frame, and have lots of different guns and not be so restricted.
Yeah. So Kyle says, get a heavy buffer. Somebody else said that they have those, I think it was Placid Saint, said it's like that so that you can use a lot of different types of ammo. So
sure, and you got to think that's a military gun, right?
Be aware if you do the adjustable gas block that you may have trouble cycling some types of ammo then? Is that the issue? Okay.
Well, yeah, so when you're adjusting with an adjustable gas block, you're adjusting between shooting normal versus shooting suppressed. So you obviously don't need as much gas when you're shooting suppressed because it's going to be more gas is going to be pushed into the gas tube. But if you're not shooting suppressed, then it's probably going to be finicky.
Yeah. Okay. So I just posted the GoFundMe link again. I'm just going to post it on here every now and then just so that people have access to it because not everybody wants to go to the bottom of the live stream. So just letting you guys know. I don't want to spam you. Somebody said... let me see here. I wanted to do the PS85 in a 10 mil. I'm needing a price for under 600. That's Ting Ting. Yeah, is 10 mil ammo? That's got to be hard to.
Always difficult. Yeah.
Always difficult. Yeah.
What the hell is it called? The PS85.
Yeah, PS85.
I love that Ting Ting is getting a 10 millimeter pistol.
Yeah.
Oh, the Ruger. Okay, so a Ruger P85.
I don't think, is that what she's talking about?
PS85.
Maybe that's a different version. Okay, Placid Saint said, yeah, 10 mil ammo is crazy high. Lisa and Adam, heading to Maryland. Can I carry my pistol? Have a CCW Florida resident. Ryan G.
What's the question?
Heading to Maryland. Can I carry my pistol? Florida
Not in Maryland.
Maryland has nothing, right?
Yeah, and Maryland just has really restrictive gun laws, so you got to make sure, the
Maryland is.
Firearm Owners Protection Act allows you to transport a firearm through Maryland.
If you're just driving through.
But if you're stopping in Maryland, you got to really make sure that the gun, the ammunition that you're bringing, the magazine capacity, all that stuff is legal for you to have. And then where does that gun need to be? Can it be in your car? Does it have to be locked? Does the ammunition have to be separated? This is stuff you got to really figure out. We got a phone call from a criminal defense attorney in New York a long time ago, 2 or 3 years ago, that a Tampa man had driven to New York with a gun to visit family. He was planning to drive back, but then there was an emergency. He had to get on an airplane in New York. He decided to bring his gun to the airport and declare it, and he was arrested at the airport, and he served 3 years in a New York prison.
Yeah, which is so freaking stupid.
So stupid,
Stuff like that pisses me off. Like, people that rape women get less time than that. And you're telling me that a legal, law-abiding citizen is practicing his right, his God-given right, is going to go to jail. And I'm pretty sure he had a family, too. Going to go to jail for 3 years because of something stupid like that. That makes me
And what
angry.
was fascinating, the reason the attorney called me is he was like, listen, I'm trying to put together a series of firearm safety training for this guy, maybe some volunteer opportunities. He said, would you be willing to help? And I said, yeah, I'm going to charge stupid price, but I'll help you. So I said I can get him some volunteer opportunities to like help educate kids, work at a gun range as an RSO. So we put together this whole package for him to present to the district attorney, and they rejected all of it. They said, we are not interested in him doing any community work.
They were just trying to
He has to go to jail.
They were trying to make an example out of him. Like, do not come to the state.
Yeah.
Bring in your whatever.
Crazy.
Wow. I even heard like of people that were driving down and took like the wrong turn, like the exit.
Sure, that was that mom. So
Yeah.
it was a mom who lived in Pennsylvania. Her job was right on the border of Pennsylvania and New Jersey. She missed her off-ramp, drove into New Jersey, made an illegal U-turn, and then got pulled over for making the illegal U-turn. When the officer approached, she immediately declared, I have a concealed weapon, and she was arrested. Her 3 children were taken by Department of Children and Family, and that woman became a convicted felon over that incident. And then right when Governor Chris Christie was leaving office as the governor of New Jersey, he pardoned this woman, which I think was amazing.
Awesome.
But it's so freaking stupid because that cop should have been like, listen, lady, this is very dumb.
Get out.
You should not have driven in here with this gun. Get on the freaking freeway and get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay?
Go. Don't look back. Take off.
Dumb.
So Greg McCarter says, I'm glad he went to jail for 3 years. If you're going to be that stupid, you deserve the time. I don't know. I agree that it's stupid.
I agree
but
the guy is very dumb.
There's different levels of stupid. You know what I mean? Like, stupid is in, like, you broke into someone's house with a loaded gun only to, you know, rob them, but then you ended up shooting them. Like,
No, listen what California wants to release convicted felons from jail.
Oh, yeah.
To make the jails in California safer.
Yeah.
Do you not understand what jails are for? These people are in jail because they are dangerous to society. So you're releasing them because your jails are overcrowded and because the jails are too violent. Instead of arresting stupid people like this guy that had a handgun, or that one woman that President Trump pardoned, she was serving like 40 years in prison for a $5 crack rock.
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Right.
$5 worth of crack and she's going to get that much prison time? Like, come on.
Yeah, I agree. And then he just says, being stupid is not a defense. Again, I get it. However, like I said, there's people that literally rape women are found guilty and get less time than 3 years. So my issue is you shouldn't be going to jail for 3 years over something stupid like that.
When you're a first-time offender.
Yeah,
I think if you've done a lot of stuff, you got a big rap sheet, like rules are a little bit different, right?
But when you're just, you know, a normal guy, you don't have any criminal history, and then something like that happens, I mean, you got to be the judicial system has to be able to look at that and kind of be like, okay, this is, you know.
Like, you're not a criminal.
You're not a criminal.
You're somebody
you
that
did
made a
something
dumb
stupid.
decision.
You deserve some probation or whatever it is, but 3 years in jail is completely absurd.
You know what?
Anyway.
Jack says legalize drugs. You know, I don't know the solution to ending drug addiction, but I was watching a documentary about one of the countries in Europe that basically this country was spending, I'm just going to make up these numbers because I don't remember. They were spending like $100 billion arresting drug addicts, arresting drug dealers, and putting them all in prison. So then they decided this is not working. So instead of spending $100 billion on that, we're going to spend $10 billion and arrest the big drug dealers, the drug traffickers, and we're going to spend the other $90 billion helping people overcome drug addiction. And they found that was actually working.
Sure, that makes sense because you're actually helping to also. This is the thing. It's just like anything. Some people can drink, no problem, have a couple beers, and they're fine. Other people, it becomes they become an alcoholic. It ruins their family.
Sure.
They get liver damage. They get tons of DUIs, and maybe they, hit someone and kill someone. But the other guy can have a couple beers with his neighbor and then go home and be totally fine.
So you're saying like some people can smoke crack and be all right?
No, I'm talking about like marijuana or something.
Okay.
So it's the same thing, right? Some people can live a productive life. Other people are freaking complete stoners. They can't have a job. They're freaking completely oblivious.
Yeah, but we're talking about like the big stuff, the really addicting stuff. Fentanyl, heroin, crack.
Yeah, stuff like that. I don't think that should be legalized though.
No, never legalized.
Oh, okay.
But I think the only way to fix the drug problem is we got to spend more time and money trying to help the people that are addicted to it.
Yeah.
Instead of just
I don't know.
locking them up.
Actually, I was listening to Gary Vee the other day. He had like a quick thing, and he just talked about, he just said there's a lot of bad stuff that happens, and he just doesn't see the good ever in. I think more help for sure. I don't think putting someone in jail for being, for having some crack or whatever. I don't think that helps them. But I don't know. I just don't know. Didn't Colorado like
No, Oregon.
Oregon
like legalized everything.
Legalized like crack, meth, mushrooms, like
We're going to Oregon, baby.
that. No. We will not get work done. You will not be doing 16-hour days on mushrooms. I'll
Yeah,
tell
there
you that.
definitely is no solution. It's just the evil stuff that's in the world, right?
Yeah,
I mean, unless
exactly.
Yeah, there's no way to fix it.
Okay.
100%.
The only way to help is to incentivize. Thank you. People to get the help they need. Yes, there is no true solution. Exactly. And to be able to provide that help. Like if I'm an alcoholic and I have to go put myself in how much does it cost? Like, I don't know because I've never checked into it, but I know it's a lot.
Yeah, probably tens of thousands of dollars.
So, I mean, how is that? So then that person ends up, homeless.
You gotta sell more crack. You gotta sell more crack to save your money, man.
I'm just saying, why do we not have more mental health, free mental health, which would help a lot of people and stop all these, crazy people doing crazy things. And
why? Because our politicians need mental health treatment. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so I've seen a bunch of people ask, and a couple other people say, like,
What?
if you're gonna bring a gun into another state, do you have to learn the laws of that state? The answer is yes. So inside of my book and inside of my course, The Expert's Guide to Traveling and Transporting Guns, I've identified 16 different questions that you have to find the answers to when you are bringing a firearm into another state. Quick example of some of these questions are, is your gun legal to have in this state?
Yes.
Is your ammunition legal to have?
Is your magazine capacity?
Does this state have a stand your ground provision, and what are their requirements? Does the state have a castle doctrine law, and what are their requirements? Stuff like that. Do you have to disclose if you have a firearm to a law enforcement officer? Are you allowed to bring your firearm into an establishment that serves alcohol? So like in Florida, we can go to Applebee's, sit in the booth, drink a beer, and that's 100% legal.
Right.
But in North Carolina, you can't even go into an Applebee's, from what I've heard, if you have a firearm because they serve alcohol. That's the kind of stuff that you really need to know before you show up at that state with a gun, because ignorance of the law is not an excuse.
Yep. Agree, 100%. You ready to do some giveaways?
I was born ready.
Born ready. I'm going to share that link. Oh, it'll get buried right away anyway. But if you guys, before we do the giveaway, can you put up the amount given? If any of you guys would like to give to the GoFundMe towards Bruna, who has stage 4 brain cancer. She's 33 years old, and she has a 2.5-year-old girl. For any amount, any donation, $10 or more, you'll be entered to win the AREX 9mm pistol donated by
AREX Delta, donated by the guys at the
Bunker
Depot.
And also we're gonna have other gifts in there too. Like we'll do a Core Essentials belt. We'll do a couple things. So there'll be a couple chances to win. Any donation of $20 or more, you'll get the 21-day dry fire challenge, which is an amazing course that Ryan created. It really is. I like it.
I'm laughing at Tom Cigars. He's like, 0 people have OD'd on weed.
I've tried. I think I've tried too before, but So then, and any donation of 100 or more will get the Advanced Concealed Carry Bundle, which is the 21-day dry fire challenge, 99 live fire drills, 31 shoot, don't shoot scenarios, and the Advanced Concealed Carry Level 1. And any donation of $1,000, you will receive dinner with Ryan and I, or just I, if you prefer. Ryan's going to say that's a no-go.
I don't care.
So anyway, I've posted that GoFundMe link. Once again, thank you from that family that is our friends, Christina, Bruna, and Jeff, that are so very thankful for everybody who gave. You guys are true sheepdogs. You don't, really. Huge blessing. You know what the biggest thing was? How many people emailed and said, don't even enter me to win. I'm praying for that family. I'm committed to prayer.
And the $10,000 that's there, that's just the money that was donated on GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Several people said, can I have Christina's phone number? I want to send her a donation just via check.
Somebody
we said, great, that's fine. Here's her phone number.
Somebody wanted her address to send some gift cards and a encouraging card or letter. You guys, somebody else, I forgot to tell you this, I won't say her last name, but Valerie messaged me and said, I'm a CNA, so a certified nursing assistant, and I want to.
Could she get me some Percocet, probably?
And I want to come help take care of Bruna.
Oh, you didn't tell me this.
Yeah, for
That's
free.
awesome.
She says I want to come, and so we're gonna set up some times with her.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so maybe the husband Jeff can get a night out with his friends or something. Because it's tough day in and day out. So anyway, you guys truly
huge.
are amazing. So the first giveaway tonight is this Sabre Maximum Strength Pepper Spray. And I'm going to tell you what this is here. See right here? What?
I can't even look at this without having my flashback to when the kids pepper sprayed me.
So this stuff is strong as heck.
Somebody said the other day in class, they were like, pepper spray doesn't work. And I was like,
my gosh.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I've been sprayed a few times in fights, and oh yeah, it's rough. It sucks. Anyway, here's this little bracket here. You just put one screw in, and this is what I'm going to suggest. If you win, I'm going to suggest that you do this. If you don't win, I suggest you go to tampacarry.com, click the shop tab, and pick one of these up, and I will ship it personally.
Wow.
From my office. Anyway, what you can do is you can mount this by your front door. And the reason that I suggest this is because you've seen so many people that answer their front door with their firearm behind their back or whatever. That one guy, Ryan, got shot dead by officers. The other guy had, it was the FedEx driver that was actually there. And then he saw his pistol.
Guy got arrested.
So we do not recommend opening your door with your firearm. However, there is nothing wrong with doorbell rings. You got this bracket by your front door. You plop it off, and now you have your pepper spray in your hand. You open the door, FedEx, no problem. You put it down. But the reason I say that is there has been several instances where the people just push you right through, right?
Are you talking about just a home invasion?
Like a home invasion where they put a woman at the door, and you're like, oh,
no, that's a strategy. These people are smart, man. They get a young girl to knock on the door while the men hide around the corner. Yeah. And as soon as you open it, it's 2 a.m. This young girl needs help. That's when they storm you.
But I'll tell you what, these buggers did not know that you had one of these in your hand, and this will spray all 5 of those bastards.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot them.
And, well, I know, but you don't always have, what I'm saying is, when I'm washing dishes and the doorbell rings, this happens a lot. And, I mean, this is perfect. So anyway, if you want to win the pepper spray, yes, you guys go just pepper spray, pepper gel, whatever you want to.
And Jack says,
doorbell,
have a big dog.
Doorbell, I just got
cameras,
little dogs.
right? So.
But we do have the Ring doorbell in this house. We didn't have it in our old house, and I'm loving it. I'm loving being able to see right away on my phone before I even go to the door that, it's Amazon or it's, Walmart delivery. But still, I recommend this because not every situation is a shootable situation, and you have to have other options available. I think that's a big mistake to only have one option.
One self-defense option.
Yes, you need to have several, and pepper spray is the way to go. I think it's a fantastic product. It's cheap, and it hurts, doesn't it?
It hurts,
Did you guys, while I wait for these to come through, I'm just going to repeat this story in case none of you have heard the story of Ryan being pepper sprayed. I told him not to. He didn't listen. He went to the park with the kids down the street. They did it, not like a playground park,
it's just a big
field. A fishing park. He had the kids pepper spray him, and then where is he? He's stuck at the park. He can't drive home.
I thought I would be able to drive home. I was like, maybe 20, 30 minutes. I'll flush it out.
Dummy calls me, No, the kid's coming. Quick! Dad needs you to come pick him up. He's so hurt. Quick! They're freaking out. So I get in the car. I go to pick him up. The whole time I'm like, what a freaking idiot. Like, I told him not to go. I told him not to do this.
Memories.
Such a dummy. I get there. Of course, he's all pissed off. His shirt is off. He's pouring milk. He's pouring 4 liters of milk in his face.
I read on these Antifa websites, like how to neutralize pepper spray. And I was like, if anybody knows what it's like to get pepper sprayed, it's Antifa.
Great, now you're on a list too. So he's pouring milk in the middle of this park, the middle of the day. I said, get in the car, you dummy. So I take him home. He goes in the shower, and he's showering, and then all of a sudden, Tiff, bring me a bowl of milk. So I'm like, what the fudge is this guy doing? So I bring him a stainless steel, like a mixing bowl of milk, and he puts it down on the shower, and he freaking squats. And he puts his nuts in the bowl, and he says, I was washing it off my face, and it ran down, and it's burning my nuts so bad.
If you get pepper sprayed, my friend, don't get in a shower.
Don't get in the shower. Like, wait for that crap to burn out.
This is no joke, man.
Oh, yeah, Battle Elf says chocolate milk. So anyway, this is the story that, and I can't help it no matter what I do. This is like 4 years ago. I can still see it. I can still see Ryan crouched over that bowl, dipping his balls.
Yeah, I think I even tried it in Pepto-Bismol. I don't know why.
Yeah, you did. You did
I was like, get me the Pepto-Bismol.
He had all kinds of stuff like in the shower all around. Like it was like a freaking crime scene. Oh, it was terrible.
You got to try stuff, man.
Your privates are sensitive, Yeah. This is true.
It was no joke.
So, okay, Katora says, holy cow, funny. It was so funny.
Yeah, it was rough.
Oh, my gosh. It was hilarious. Okay. I hope you bleached the bowl. Probably not. Just rinsed it out and made some bread.
Yeah.
All right. So, we are going to go with Patty McGill. Patty McGill.
There you go.
You just won the pepper spray. So send me an email to winner@tampacarry.com and I will get that shipped out to you. Next, we're going to do the good old, I had another story, but I won't say it. The good old CLP, if you guys.
Okay. You cannot use this as personal lubricant. That is a no-go. But you can use frog lube. Okay. Frog lube is organic and it does work. Not CLP.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to give this stuff away. So CLP, a bottle of CLP, it's good for everybody. Throw it anywhere in your car, in your range bag, CLP. So
see what shirt I'm wearing.
If you want to win the CLP, what are you trying to do?
Somebody said, show me your shirt. They're probably talking to you. They just want to see your...
It says, give me all the bacon. That's available on our website for $18. And then this is mine. So it had, whoops. All turned around, the little sheepdog flag, and then it's just the grunge flag. So both of these are available on the website, $18. Just go to tampacarry.com and click shop, and we'll get that shipped out to you. And we appreciate your support as always. Just some sort of lube. Yes, CLP is, it's gun cleaner and lube all in one. So it's kind of cool. You just rub it on there and then wipe it off, and it cleans out all the carbon and stuff for the most part. I mean, if you have some really, really built-on stuff, then you'll want some bore cleaner, but for the most part.
Yeah. For general use, CLP is pretty good.
General use, pretty good. You love it.
It's pretty good. Like when I clean suppressors and stuff, I have to use carbon cutter. I have to use something more specific to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so people are doing that. Let's talk about Captain Ghost. Captain Ghost says, my family is completely against firearms. So for home defense, we are screwed. I want to purchase a firearm to protect my family. How should I go about bringing a firearm home? So me and my buddy Kyle at Bunker Depot and Jason, we offer a service where you just have to give us the name, address, picture of your spouse or significant other, what their current work schedule is, and we will handle it. They will want a gun after we're done.
You're going to scare them. No, so here's a thought. Watch the show where they can hear, because a lot of people, they get eased in a little bit.
Yeah, here's my big thing. I think most people that are against guns, like I've had a lot of really long, good conversations with anti-gun people. The reason that most people are against guns or anti-gun is because of a misconception of what gun owners are. Mm-hmm. So I think if you can share with these individuals what being a real responsible gun owner is, It's about being extremely safe. It's about avoiding conflict, not creating conflict. It's about the fact that we don't ever want to use our gun. What we want to do is keep our family members safe from an evil, violent attack.
Yeah, and get the training, because a lot of times people are scared because they don't understand it, right? They don't understand how it works. They don't understand how to shoot. They don't understand. So it's very scary to them, right? This is a scary object that could kill somebody. So it's getting the training. And you could start with, for like $19 on TampaCarryTraining.com, we have a Kids in Guns course. How long is it? It's pretty long.
Probably about an hour.
It's Ryan and I, different sections, how to talk to your kids about guns,
based
stuff
on
like
their age,
that,
yeah.
based on their age, and just covering things like that. So if you have kids in the house, that usually will kind of, help
ease people in.
Help the wives, help the women to kind of understand. But
that there's a right and wrong way to do this. Somebody said to me the other day, or I said, "You have kids, right, ma'am?" She said, "Yep." And I said, "Are you planning to teach your kids about guns?" And she said, "When they get old enough." And I said, "Well, how old are your kids?" She said, "Oh, they're 11 and 13. I said, "They're old enough."
Yeah, they're old enough.
So the best age to teach your kids about gun safety is between the age of 3 and 4.
Yeah.
My kids were shooting guns at the age of 4 years old. They are more than capable to handle it. So my suggestion to you, Captain Ghost, is I would purchase my Beginner's Guide to Firearms course. I would let the loved one that is, and I would tell your loved one, whoever it is, that's nervous about guns, the way I would frame it with them is I would say, "Hey, listen, you know that I want to get a gun. But before I do it, because it is such a big responsibility, I want to learn how other people are doing it safely."
Yes.
So I decided I'm going to purchase this course. I'm going to go through it, and I would let them, see you. Normally I'll come in my office and work. But if I would want Tiff to see me, I would sit at the kitchen table and take the course.
Yeah.
So she could see it, she could hear, and start to subconsciously get that stuff into her brain.
Yeah.
And
well, a lot of people that take your concealed carry class, the men will actually sign up, but then they say, "My wife was watching it in the background, and now she decided that she wants to get her concealed carry permit."
Right.
Because they listened to the course, they realize, oh, it's not about...
This is not as hardcore, let's just go kill people as you think.
Yeah, and then they listen to the concealed carry mindset course, and then they're like, oh, okay, so it's just a lot different than they think. So I would really suggest doing something like that. But anyway, let me get rid of this CLP. I'm going to give it away to Kathy Douglas. So Kathy Douglas, send us an email to winner@tampacarry.com. And Kathy, I have a favor. I just used the the last can of the pork with green chilies for Ryan's tamales, and I need to know
that stuff is delicious.
I need to know where I can get that.
She gets it. She calls a company in Colorado and has that company in Colorado ship it to her.
Okay, can you email me that company's information, because I'm gonna get a case of it, because
Kathy is on every live stream I do, which I do a live stream almost every day. She's on there
very,
every day.
very sweet. Kathy took a private range class with you years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was one of your first private range students. But anyway, so Kathy, if you could send me that information, we really, really need that. Okay, since we showed our shirts, let's give away a t-shirt tonight. So, t-shirt. And this is what you're going to do if you win. Okay? If you win the t-shirt, you're going to go to tampacarry.com, click the shop tab, click t-shirts. You're going to look through all 55, 60 t-shirts, pick the one you want. Get the SKU, the color, and the size, and then email it to winner@tampacarry.com. That way, I have all your info, and then, also send me your mailing address, and then we'll ship it to you. So, I'm just going to let you guys quickly get these in.
Okay, Katura says, can you share brand here too? What are you referring to? Brand of what? If you're talking about the CLP, this is break free.
Oh, yeah.
Which is pretty popular.
Yeah, it's just break free.
Another good live stream. Love
it. Thank you so much, guys. I know that I say this a lot, but we really do appreciate you all. We appreciate you guys coming on here. We love to bacon shirt, the one that Ryan's wearing. Yep. We love to see you guys on here every week. We love that you're part of our family and know so much about us. It's so awesome. We are so blessed. We are very blessed, because we're just a bunch of morons, and we're so excited that some of you like to watch us.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
Katura says, can you share brand here too? What are you referring to? Brand of what? If you're talking about the CLP, this is break free.
Yeah.
Which is pretty popular. Yeah.
Oh, All right, so the T-shirt is going to go to.
Oh, the chili sauce. Yeah.
Yes.
So, Kathy, what is that chili sauce?
Yeah, the chili sauce with like pork fat. Or
Katora.
something like that.
Let me tell you, this stuff was number one.
It's so.
It was a little
good.
bit weird, right? So, like we mentioned in a live stream or something that I really love Mexican food, and then Kathy reached out and said, "Hey, I want to come drop something off."
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. Meet me at the office at this time. So she comes and she brings me these cans of chili, and I'm like, this is strange.
It was so good though.
But it was so good. And Kathy said, I would have made you some food, some Mexican food, but I don't really want to make food for strangers. We're not strangers, Kathy.
And Ryan will take your food.
I'm not that person.
But I do cook for you a lot, so it's not like you're this poor starving boy.
No, but maybe she knows something you don't know. Maybe she got like some. She already knew about this sauce we didn't know about. She's getting it from some secret freaking cave in Colorado.
And I was saving the can. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna Google this. I'm gonna find this stuff, and then I put it on the counter. And then later I cleaned up and I threw it out, and then I totally forgot about it. And I don't want to go digging through the trash. So,
do we still have those tamales? Or do we have more?
Okay, yeah, I have them for tonight for you. Lucky boy. Okay, Jeff Riffel, Riffel. You are winner of the T-shirt. So just go on our website, tampacarry.com, find it, and then email us at winner.tampacarry.com. Don't use the live chat.
Oh, Katora is in Colorado. I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Well, only right now. They're in Pensacola otherwise, I think. Aren't they? Or is that somebody else that I'm thinking of? Oh, no, that's Katie. That's Katie Hewitt. Okay. I get you guys confused. All right, guys, that is it for tonight's live stream. Once again, thank you very much to everybody that gave. I'm going to post the link right there if you want to enter to win. And
the awesome giveaway sponsored by Bunker Depot.
Yes.
To win this A-Rex Delta. I think I'm going to buy one of those A-Rex Deltas.
Yeah, and do
freaking dope.
A review on it. Yeah.
Man, they're pretty cool. Every time I look at one, every time I hold one and feel it, Bunker Depot had, the last time I was there, they had a lot of them.
Really?
Like, dude,
What's the price on those?
They're pretty, comparable to a Glock right now, but because everything is hard to get. But, I think they're affordable. I think they're fair, and I think they're really sexy and really cool looking.
Yep. Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We will see you next Monday night at 7 p.m. Peace.
Be safe.